Good evening and welcome to State of Business on Art Television. I'm Tamiru Nimsa. Let's have a look at the headlines. Sri Lanka and India moves to enhance bilateral technological relations. Sri Lankan Embassy in Bahrain engages in economic diplomacy with FinTech Bay. News in detail. State Minister of Technology Kanaka Herath convened with Indian High Commissioner to Sri Lanka Santosh Jha at India House in Colombo recently. The focal point of discussion centered on fortifying bilateral relations, particularly in the technology domain, with a spotlight on Sri Lanka's innovative digital IT project. High Commissioner Jha's invitation underscores the growing cooperation between both nations in technology and digital ventures. Both officials reaffirmed their dedication to synergizing efforts for technological advancement. The joint venture on digital identity signifies a promising avenue for Sri Lanka, poised to enhance governmental services, foster financial inclusion, and bolster security measures. In pursuit of economic diplomacy, the Embassy of Sri Lanka in Bahrain convened a discussion with FinTech Bay on January 8, 2024. The meeting was held between Ambassador HMGRRK Wijeratna Mendes and Bahrain FinTech Bay Chief Operating Officer Susi Alzira. The discussion aimed to explore synergies in the fintech sectors of both nations amidst ICT advancements. During the discussion, emphasis was placed on fostering collaboration beyond conventional trade and investment paradigms. Minister Shashika Somaratne, along with Sri Lankan IT professionals in Bahrain and key officials from Sri Lanka's ICTA and BOI, also contributed to the dialogue. The meeting signals a proactive step towards leveraging mutual strengths in the burgeoning fintech landscape, promising avenues for future partnerships and innovation. The United States Agency for International Development, together with the Ceylon Chamber of Commerce, have completed an on-the-job coaching program for 50 development officers attached to the Sri Lanka Export Development Board. SLEDB, USAID partner and CCC recognized the officers for completion of the coaching program at an award ceremony held in Colombo on the 18th of January. The program included a 3-day residential program followed by a 1-month self-coaching program guided by experienced master coaches. The coaching prepared the officers to mentor other DOs attached to the SLDB tasked with uplifting the export potential of regional small and medium enterprises in Sri Lanka. Chairman of the EDB, Dr. Kingsley Bernard, stated that the program has empowered the EDB officers to strengthen the capacity of SMEs to connect with the export value chain and the global market. He said that this will help improve regional level export figures and ultimately increase the overall income of the country. The coaching was delivered as a follow-on to a larger capacity building program supported by USAID partner with CCC as the implementing partner from August 2021 to April 2023. In total, 317 DOs attached to EDB across Sri Lanka participated in a 5-day curriculum-based classroom training to enhance their ability to support regional SMEs to reach export potential. Stay tuned. We will return after the short commercial break. Welcome back after the break. PAFRA Sri Lanka recently held its certificate awarding ceremony of the Democratic Youth Academy and Social Media Competition at the Sri Lanka Foundation Institute premises on the 24th of this month. The Ambassador of the Kingdom of the Netherlands graced the event as the chief guest. Youth program participants presented their district projects to be judged prior to the event. The grand opening of this event was conducted by Saman Sriratnayaka, Commissioner General of Elections at the Election Commission of Sri Lanka.
I think PAFREL has done a perfectly good job in finding young people like yourselves with a born talent, but also allowing them to be in a program that will shape and sharpen their skills with quality of knowledge and providing the necessary exposure and training to be the future leaders of your beautiful country. Because Sri Lanka is the oldest democracy in Asia, a great record that no one can claim or beat, you, the future generation, have an enormous task to protect and strengthen the democratic institutions and foundations.
Further speaking at the event, Ambassador of the Kingdom of Netherlands to Sri Lanka, Bonnie Hobart, said that even strong international systems existing in mature democracies are challenged by the polarizing effect of social media.
All over the world, even in mature democracies like my own, strong international structures and systems are struggling and challenged by the social media and how it divides the people within their different bubbles. Artificial intelligence will pose an even bigger threat to real truth-seeking and might be the game changer and the biggest challenge of the future. Countries like Sri Lanka are even more at risk because of lack of matured rule of law, and the governance of the social media space might be threatened by personal influences and ad hoc decisions and even arbitrary actions. This might again put a pressure on the social contract between the government and the people. 2 years ago, you have witnessed the ultimate result when the social contract was broken. Although a social uprising is not without risk, it gives birth to new ideas, new sentiments, and a broader reflection of what the public wants and what they want for the future. In this context, Pavrel's idea to support future change makers, leaders, and catalysts has been instrumental to push forward these ideas of the movement that started 2 years ago.
Dissident SLPP MP Professor G.L. Piris yesterday said that they have no any plan for an abolishment of the agreement with the IMF but will be introduced a lot amendments. Professor Piris, who addressed the media in Colombo yesterday, said that the IMF agreement will be sharpened to sort the issues out of the working masses and poor people very first.
IMF ගිවිසුම අහෝසි කරන්නේ නැහැ. ඒක ප්‍රායෝගික දෙයක් නෙවෙයි. හැබැයි IMF ගිවිසුම මේ රටේ ආර්ථික වශයෙන් දුර්වල ජන කොටස් වලට සහන ලබා දීම සඳහා අපි සංශෝධනය කරනවා. ඒ සංශෝධනය කිරීම සඳහා IMF එකක අපි සාකච්ඡා කරනවා. මොකද ආණ්ඩුව කරේ ප්‍රශස්තිකරණය ප්‍රතිව්‍යුහගත කිරීම කියන ලස්සන ගැඹීර වචන පාවිච්චි කරලා ප්‍රායෝගික වශයෙන් කරපු එකම දේ තමයි සේවක අර්ථ සාධක අරමුදල ආක්‍රමණය කිරීම. එතකොට සල්ලි ලබා ගත්තේ මේ රටේ වැඩ කරන ජනතාවගෙන් පමණයි. විදේශීය ණය හිමිකරුවන්, ප්‍රයිමරි බොන්ඩ් හෝල්ඩර්ස්, ප්‍රාථමික ණය හිමිකරුවන් ඒගොල්ලන්ට ලැබෙන පොලිය 7-5කින් අඩු කරේ නැහැ. ඒක අපි පිළිගන්නවා. ඒක සමාජ සාධාරණත්වයට සම්පූර්ණයෙන් පටහැනි දෙයක්. එහෙම නෙමෙයි. ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවා මේකෙන් රට ගොඩ එන්න ඕනේ. එහෙනම් හැමෝම ඒකට සහභාගී වෙන්න ඕනේ. එහෙනම් තියෙන මිනිහාගෙන් තමයි වැඩිපුර ගන්න ඕනේ. නැතිම මිනිහාගෙන් තමයි පූරලා ඔක්කොම අරන් තියෙන්නේ. ඉතින් මෙන්න මේවා අපි නිවැරදි කරනවා. ඒවා නිවැරදි කරලා ඒ සඳහා ඵලදායී සාකච්ඡා ජාත්‍යන්තර මූල්‍යාංක අරමුදල සමග සාකච්ඡාලා මේක ඉදිරියට අහෝසි කරන්නේ.
Stay tuned for the stock update. Trading at Colombo Stock Exchange ended on mixed notes today.
The all share price index gained 7.77 points to close at 10,305.12 and the S&P SL20 dropped 14.65 points to close at 2,898.64. The turnover was 1 billion rupees and over 45 million shares were traded.
Up next are forex rates. That's all our news for today. For this and more, subscribe to our channel on YouTube and follow us on Facebook. Take care.